of the story of the sorrowful woman?
No, what's that about?
Let's read it together.
Dinner was so good, Mommy.
You okay, honey? You okay?
If you could put the girl to bed and read her the story about the monkey and the bananas, that would be.
Of course, dear.
The next night, it happened again. Putting the warm dishes away in the cupboard, she turned and saw the child's gray eyes approving her moments. In the next room was the man, his chin sunk in the open collar of his favorite wool shirt. He was dozing off after her good supper. The shirt was the gray of the child's trusting gaze. She began whelping without tears, retching in between.
It's all right, Mommy. Mommy is sick.
Go ahead, bro.
And he sent her off to bed. Now, as she rested, the husband left her long enough to root beneath her flannel gown. She began to become frustrated in her tiredness. The husband bundled her into the gown and went out and came back with a sleeping guaranteed sweat.
Thank you. If only there was instant sleep. Can you get her a fresh pair of pajamas out the laundry? It came in tanned. Thank you.
She was to drink a little glass of cognac, followed by a big glass of dark liquid. The next day was Sunday. The husband brought her breakfast in bed and let it go dark again.
Here's your breakfast, my love. Rest up. Take some time today, okay? It's gonna be right here.
He took the child for a walk, and when they returned, red-cheeked and boisterous, the father made supper.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look, Dad, you forgot this. Mom always uses this in her food.
I figured. I'm just a little different.
Smells so good.
sweetest woman in the world.
Mommy's awake. We missed you today.
Nonsense. You needed rest from us today.
And he went to prepare the sleeping draft, find the child's pajamas, and select the story for tonight.
With the mother's sickly shape, the couple had no choice but to bring in a helping hand who could assist the father with jobs around the house.
Here you go. Now, well, I just want to let you know I decided to hire a nanny. I think that you need some rest and some help around the house. So she's going to be there for you to do that.
A nanny?
Yeah, I feel like you've been going through it, and I don't want you to have to do these things. So she's going to help you around the house.
I can still do it.
I know, but I don't want you to have to do all that work.
A young woman came into the home and acted as a maid for the couple, doing a lot of the domestic jobs the mother usually would. She would clean, cook, and help the father do the laundry. The presence of the woman didn't ease the feelings of the mother, however, who had already felt a tinge of guilt for not being able to help the family like she normally would. She watched as the young woman helped around the house, feeling as uneasy as ever.
I hate the girl. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I do not like her.
I'm doing what's best for the family. What's best for you? You need the help.
What's best for the family or what's best for you?
You know what?
You can't keep walking away.
I'm trying to do what's best for you.
Why don't you ever stay in here and sleep with me?
I can't right now. I can't.
You're fired. 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 Fired.
In the evenings, the woman continued to write in her sonnets in her journal. Her poem could be 6, 8, 10, 13 lines. It could be any number of lines, and it did not have to rhyme. As she grew sicker, reading and writing seemed to be the only normal things she could continue to do during those days. It brought her a calmness she wouldn't be able to find anywhere else. She put down the pen on top of the pad and continued to write. Later that night, the father and daughter walked into the room, only to find an unresponsive woman lying on the bed. The two rushed over to the bed, only to find her lifeless body. With tears in their eyes, they wept, crying out for a heartache the father knew would be arriving sooner or later.